What is going on, boys? Welcome back to another chill drive to nowhere. My name's Bobby and I like to drive. That's it. It's my crack. Driving is my crack. So if you guys like driving, watching this, drop a subscribe. If you don't subscribe, it is what it is. I'll just carry on with my life and cry once I get home under my desk. I have obviously put in on the sat-nav a destination. So for those of you thinking, oh yeah, he says he drives to nowhere, but he still has something in the sat-nav. Yeah, well, I have put a destination to nowhere in the sat-nav. Like, I've never been to this place. I just chuck in anything just so I'm not going around in circles, because I can get distracted whilst I'm talking. It's a Sunday today and everything is just super slow. I feel stoned out of my brain right now. And even though I don't even smoke. So, can I make that? Yes, I can. So, it was Eid on Friday. Today is Sunday. So for those of you that don't know, Eid is the Muslimic version of Christmas. That's it in a nutshell. But I was bedbound. Hooray. I was literally in bed for 2 days straight. And the entirety of Eid day. And that's because I hurt my back. I went to the gym and I was boxing. I don't know what happened. I just got lower back pain. I'm only 29 years old, but it's probably premature old age symptoms just attacking me for no reason. But it was good. I had a lot of time to think. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Why is who put the heater on full? Yeah, I know I'm the only person in the car, but bro, what the hell is going on? It's boiling out in the car. Yeah, so I was bedbound for 2 days. Bro, why is this guy going slow? 23 in a 30, brother. Come on. I hate mans like this. What are you doing? Look, he won't be able to make up his mind where he's going. Look at this idiot. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I was in bed for 2 days, man. My back was absolutely battered, bruised, battered and destroyed. I was boxing, bam, 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 bam. I threw a jab. I think I slipped after it. Not like on the floor, like I dodged, I slipped. I was practicing and then my back just went, something slipped in my back. And I was just like, oh God, no. And I just froze. I literally couldn't move. So to play it cool, I just lie down on the floor in front of everyone. But I was acting like I was stretching and I literally couldn't get up. Let me see if I can make that. Yeah. So I lied down on the floor and then I was like, oh God, I just put myself in a worse position. I couldn't get up. It was killing me, and then I had to limp to the car. I couldn't drive. Well, I could drive, I did drive back, but I was in pain and I still feel it a bit. But such is the life of a man. Bro, why is it freezing cold? Just gonna switch that off. So yeah, I mean, other than that, alhamdulillah, I had a decent week. It's cracking on with life, really. Nothing much has changed. I mean, my passion. Let me just start again. My passion and the thing I love the most on the face of this planet is literally YouTube. I love it. Even though YouTube has been just the absolute downfall of me for the past couple of years. Like, as I've mentioned, I've had many channels and I just can't seem to grasp it. I don't like what it's becoming. It's becoming very fake. I feel like the internet is reaching a very fabricated stage, well, an extremely fabricated stage, where everything is like questionable. Absolutely everything. There's nothing really on there that seems to be authentic anymore. Everything's like, yo guys, what's going on? Oh yeah, man, yeah, cool, watch me absolutely destroy this. It's just a bunch of nonsense, man. Just a bunch of nonsense. I don't even know how we got to this point, to be honest. But it is what it is. I think lately I've just had a lot of frustration with everyone, and I tell you why. I've really began to see how bitter people actually are. How bitter people actually are. Like, let me give you an example. So the industry I'm in, professionally, I reached out to a couple of people for help. You know, I'm new to the game, you know, and I understand that about myself. I understand the level I'm at, and I want to improve and get better. So I reached out to a couple of people to ask for help, you know, just to mentor me. One of them, this was online, by the way, like I put up like a little post. One of them, who's apparently quite experienced as well, just said F off. And I'm like, bro, it's just a bunch of old people, man. It's an old people's game, and I swear to God, people are so miserable. Like, so bitter, so miserable. They don't want to help out somebody who's willing to learn. And I've just, in general, really realised how bitter and just how bitter and jealous and people can get very, very easily, bro. Like, I'm reaching out for help. Why would you not extend your hand to help me? Like, just a couple of words of advice. That's all. I don't like want to join your family for tea for the next 6 years. I just want like some words of advice, some words of encouragement, put me into the right direction. But yeah, man, it's so annoying. It is what it is. It's annoying because I know that if I was in that position, I know I'd reach out to help someone. I get it. But I don't know. It's life. The reason I'm more disappointed than I should be is because my expectation of people was that most people are good. Like, I've never really gone around thinking, oh, he's bad, they're bad. Generally, I've always held in my heart that, you know, nobody's actually bad. We all have bad tendencies, but nobody's actually evil or bad. But bro, how wrong I was. Anyways, enough of that negativity. It's truth, but yeah, negativity. Oh yeah, so a little update on my life. A big update. I'll show you in a minute, watch. I have, and it's off, so it's not a problem. Where's it gone? I have a new phone. It is off, so it can't transmit, so I'm not doing anything against the law. It is off. A new flip phone. I'll tell you why I've decided to buy a flip phone. It has nice car. It has absolutely nothing on it. Nothing on it. No internet, no app store, nothing. The only thing that I can do off of that phone is answer calls and make texts. And the most entertaining thing you can do on that phone is change the wallpaper. Now, the reason I decided to do that, you may ask, is because my perception of the world is enlightening. So I like to believe. And I've mentioned this before, you boys that have been here and girls, I mentioned this many times before. The less you have, the happier you'll be. Let me say that again for the people in the back. The less that you have, the happier you will be, or the more free you will be. We somewhere down the line, we've gone wrong as a human nation. We've gone wrong somewhere. We think, oh, we need this, we need that, we need more, we need more, we need more. Give it to me, more. We don't. We actually don't. The reason people are so bored is because they've got something to constantly distract them, i.e., this stupid thing. Well, not this. This one's all right. But this one I got on my head, and that one down there. It's ridiculous. Constantly being sold stuff, constantly being advertised stuff, constantly being distracted by pointless dance videos on TikTok. Bro, what has the world come to? What has the world come to? It's so embarrassing. Imagine being capable of building a multi-million-dollar business that's genuinely going to help and change the world, but you never end up fulfilling your potential because you're watching TikTok dances. How clapped is that? Bro, what is this guy doing? Allow me to overtake you, bro. That's why I'm in the right lane, G. I'll jump back in the left. So yeah, man, I'm cruising today. Seems like I'm frustrated about a lot of stuff. I'm frustrated because I just want to go and punch a bag or just fight, but I can't. I'm just frustrated, man. I need to box. Where does this want me to go? Okay, let's have a look. Bro, you know what? I hate that. Why is this sat nav telling me it's 50 on a 70? Stupid idiot. Okay, I'm gonna jump in the right. Nice little view, man. Honestly, yeah, I think you can just be happy lying down in an empty field, genuinely, and have a horse. You need to have some sort of transportation, and I think a horse is a good one. Literally travel the world on like 4 apples. Cost you next to nothing, which is sick. Oh shoot, watch me take the next exit. mph, baby. This is what it's all about. Oh geez, left turn up ahead. It's a sharp one. Yeah, and I've also realised how similar everybody thinks. Like, nobody really has critical thinking. But I'm not getting into that again anymore. I'm done with this, man. Swear to God, if anybody's doing 60 miles an hour down here, I'm throwing hands. Look, this is happiness, man. This is happiness. Peak happiness. I'm not on my phone, well, apart from filming this. I'm just chilling. For those of you asking what car I drive, for those of you that are new here, it's a Toyota Yaris. I'd like to believe it's V12. I don't know how much horsepower, who cares? Ah! Brother, slower. Okay, that was me, that was all me. I heard a little pop, I hope it's not my tyre. I'll have to check now, the tyre pressure on here. Where the hell am I? One little turn. It feels like I've entered Narnia. Nice though, can't lie. Ooh, ditchies, bro. He was going too quick for this. Is that poo? Yes. I missed a turn. What? What are you on about? I'm literally following your direction. I'll make a lefty here. Yikes. Ah! Sharp. Okay. Let's go here then. Nice. Back out. Back out. I need to check my tyre pressure, bro. I heard something. Heard like a little boom. Little thud. These are super narrow roads. They're very deceiving. They look wider than they are. And you think, oh, look at me, I got so much space. And then another car, a cyclist can come around the corner as such. Alright, calm down, mate. And suddenly, you're going into a ditch. Look at that, potholes as well. That I've got to avoid. Yeah, I just literally for about 10 seconds to a minute, I just want to be quiet. Shh, no talking. I just want to enjoy this. Okay, because that makes sense. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wanted me to take the 4th exit, and I took the 3rd. Was it 3rd? 1, 2. Okay, my fault. My fault. Oh, this is nice feeling. Look how gloomy it is today. So gloomy, but I don't mind this gloomy weather. It's not too bad. This type of gloom is alright. I call this the summer gloom. I know, A star for creativity. Can I make it? Can I make it? Easy work, baby. Ah, sharp bend though. Understeered on that bend. I'll just come wide. Go straight on the M way. Alright, mate. Massive. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. Bro, I always get PTSD changing lanes. I always think, oh, when I'm changing, what if somebody else is jumping in from behind me or in front? Alright, let's chill. Lorries look super weird without their mirrors. Now they're built in with cameras. I don't care really. I don't even know why I'm mentioning that fact. Oh, lane hoggers. Silly, silly lane hoggers. Jump into the left, man. Jump into the left. He's in lane 3 doing 60 mile an hour in a 70. Bro, move over to the left. I don't want to film myself committing an offence and get fined. That's dumb. Dumb as hell. I'm gonna have to overtake her. You know, sometimes I see old people driving sick cars. I'm thinking, how do you handle that car? Like, how do old people handle BMWs, like M Sports and AMGs? Bro, you should be riding a horse and carriage. You're not built for that, but hey, they manage somehow. Crazy. So yeah, you know, whilst I'm on this endless carriageway now, well, the motorway, I just want to say a big thanks, extend my thanks out to everybody that has, you know, joined the drive so far. I appreciate it, man. I got a couple of loyal viewers, so it's nice to know that, you know, somebody apart from my parents loves me. I don't know if that was gay. All right. My back is killing me. Well, it's not killing me, it's hurting. You know what it is as well? Tell you why it's hurting me and why I feel the pain. Because I don't eat paracetamol. Paracetamol is the holy grail for especially Asian parents, Pakistanis in general. Like, you know, anything happens, just shove a paracetamol packet down your throat. But you know what? I completely disagree. I think the human body is amazing. If you let it rest, it will heal itself. You don't need paracetamol. You don't need paracetamol. I'll never eat paracetamol. You'll never catch me taking a drug, especially a synthetic man-made drug, ever. You'll never catch me. I'd rather just go through the pain and let my body heal. Everybody in my family was like, oh, your back's hurting, have a paracetamol, have a paracetamol. And I was there like, bro, never. I'm gonna ride it out. But not gonna lie, it does hurt. Like, I'm feeling it a bit. But I'll get through it. Nothing I can't get through, inshallah. Alright, let's go for the OT. We've got a Audi in lane 4. As soon as he's gone, we've got a VW behind me. I'm gonna pick up the speed though. No way I'm gonna let him overtake me. I'll show you something cool about this car. Kind of cool anyway. I call it Tesla mode. Hang on a minute. There. So I call it Tesla mode. Call it whatever the hell you want. Look what's it. My hands are off the wheel. And it is self-driving, baby. Come on. Started from the bottom. And now my car drives itself for a little period before it tells me to hold the wheel again. So, oh shoot, that was my exit. Nah, I'm not gonna make that. Is that a Lambo? Oh, I think that was a Lambo as well. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna have one day anyway, inshallah. Right, let's see if anyone's on the slip. Yeah, of course. And he's gonna be doing 1 mile an hour, isn't he? Okay, it's a lady. Oh, to be a farmer, but not have to do any of the work, but still be able to live in the countryside. That's the dream. I don't know if I want to live in the countryside because of the countryside or because there's no people. And I don't mind people, but they're beginning to show me their true colours and I don't like it. I'd rather just sit on a horse. Yeah. Once, with my boy, I went to this burger joint in Manchester, which is about an hour from my house. So I went to this burger joint, and you know, I didn't go in. I stayed in the car because I'm the driver. I love to drive. And my boy went in to pick up the food, and we heard a lot about this burger place. Like, it was lovely and it's amazing, and you know, chicken's really nice. The burgers are amazing. So we went. We tried it out, and it was decent. It was nice. But what my boy did me over. And I'll tell you how. When he went in, boss man asked him, bro, would you like your boy's burger to be spicy or mild? Now, I on no planet I'm like a spice freak. Like I don't like just scoff chilies down my throat for fun. I don't know what went into my boy, and he said, yeah, he'll have it spicy. If anything, I love mayonnaise. But yeah, he said, yeah, he'll have it spicy. But little did he know, it's not his fault. But little did he know, they're going to absolutely coat the living hell out of the fillet in the spicy sauce known to mankind. So they dip the burger in the sauce, which is their spicy burger. They chuck it in their buns and they give it me, and I'm eating it and I'm opening it, and you know, I'm looking at it and it's got all this red sort of like venom on. I'm like, bro, what's this? He's like, oh yeah, you know, I know you like it, you know, you don't mind spicy foods, and yeah, so I got it, you spicy. And I was like, okay, fair enough. I mean, how spicy can it be? You know, I've had spicy food. I mean, I've had my nan's curry. Oh, this is my exit. I've had my nan's curry, and bro, my nan, honestly, her food is spicy to the point where I'm numb to it. So I thought, you know what, if I can handle my nan's curry, I can eat any burger known to man. Look how wrong I was. But what happened was, I took a bite and I was like, you know what, this is alright, this is nice. And me, I'm greedy in the sense that before I've swallowed the first bite, I'm taking the third. You get what I'm saying? Like, I love my burgers. And that one was nice, so I'm there eating, you know, bite 1 and bite 7 at the same time. But what's happening is, you know, the chili in the sauce, the spices, they're catching up with me. And you know, that's when I start to sweat, I start to pant. I got tears running down my eyes and snot running down my nose. And I was like, bro, what the hell is this? You trying to kill me? Anyways, my greed got the better of me and I kept going. And I was like, alright, that was hot. I did finish it. I'll never leave it. I did finish it. Then what happened? Obviously, I'm the driver and I have to drive back home. Bro, on the drive back home, my stomach was rumbling, like to the point where I could have nuked an entire continent. Listen to what I'm saying. I could have nuked an entire continent, not even a country. So I'm not talking France, I'm talking Europe. I'm not talking Pakistan, I'm talking Asia. I could have nuked the living hell with one pump, if that's what you want to call it. Bro, I was gone on the drive back home. I was gone. I felt like my soul was leaving my body. I was driving back like this. And he was laughing at me. You can never trust anyone nowadays. Sometimes it's your own friends that try to kill you. It's not a bad area, this. I want to live here. I don't like the style of the houses, but it's definitely a lot greener and cleaner. I'd love to buy a bungalow, you know. Bungalows are sick. Just everything on one floor. The cozy. I'd flatten the roof of a bungalow and put a balcony on top. And then put a pool table and a barbecue and little, what do you call it, them like little temporary tents that protect you from rain. Marquee, I don't know. Bro, I'd sleep on the roof, put it that way. I would sleep on the roof. Under the, okay, this is getting quite gay, but under the stars. Okay, that was really gay. Feels like I've been here before. What was I saying? Yeah. So, then again though, I'm also debating whether buying property is even good. I mean, 1 or 2 is fine, but I don't know, man. I feel like that, again, the less you have, the more free you actually are. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to pay any money on anything. You just chill. You're free. There's no letters coming through your door. Hello, do you want to pay us £4,000 for your you know, the charges of you you know, just living in the house and breathing. Bro, let me live, man. Let me live. The only way is out. Just to buy your own land. Honestly, I can't emphasize that enough. That's nice. That, you know what? That looks nice. I'm gonna have to make a U-turn here. Gonna have to make a U-turn. Okay, there's nowhere I can make a U-turn. That's nice. Wow, what a house over there. That was beautiful, man. Had a massive driveway. That's what I want, man. That's what I need. Okay, it's orange. It was orange. Is that still red? Yeah, that's still red. Yeah, I went through an orange. Shh. Bro, where am I? This is my type of vibe. Wow. Ooh, these bends are nice. Oh yeah. Imagine ripping it in a Tesla on these roads. I'll tell you, Teslas, people don't actually like them. Bro, I don't mind them. I'm not a fan of the whole, oh, my battery's died, let me charge my battery. I'm not a fan of that. But they're rapid. They are rapid cars. Imagine sending it on one of them on these roads. No one's catching you. No one's catching you. I can literally physically feel me entering a different tax bracket. I can feel it. I know I'm way out of bounds. Ooh, geez, what's that? Yeah, let me just look at that. That screams peasant at me anyway. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Why? Why? Ah. Peace. Peace. This is it. I'm home. Right where I need to be. What the hell is that? No, seriously, what the hell is that? Have I entered Area 51? But the UK version. I didn't think we'd have one here. I thought every conspiracy to exist was just in America. I don't think the UK is big enough to have any conspiracies. We're like the size of a roundabout compared to other countries. What the hell is that? Seriously, that's not even funny. Why do we need a big satellite? Who are we talking to? It's mad how, like, we're using satellites to talk to aliens. But how do the aliens also know to communicate with us via satellite? How is that? Yo, that's where I need to live. That's where I want to live. Whatever the hell that is. What the hell is that? That's what I want. Oh my days. I am home. Whew. Got distracted. Right, boys. Nice one for joining me on this chill drive, man. What a bunch of sheep. Look how many there are. Okay, boys. Nice one for joining me on this drive. And I'll catch you in the next one.